for the ambulance.
I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have had the profit of roast.
Well, perhaps you should.
Oh.
Perhaps not.
Oh.
It's not your fault. It's nice.
The oyster pie, the gram manure. Doctor said no. Oh.
Well, he knows your stomach better than you do. That's bloody job, and I have to get him. You're going to be all right. Who's your next of kin?
Nat.
Nat, yes. Nat who?
Nat West Bank. Deposit box. All instructions.
Got that?
Ashes. Ashes. My ashes.
Your ashes, yes.
Davy Jones's locker. Make sure the bastards do it right, eh? Davy Jones's locker. Cockles!
Oh, I do like a cockle from Cockles, see. Cockles, cockles from Cockles, see. With a cockle down me throttle, I'm as cocky as can be. Cocky as can be. Whoa, cockles, cockles, cockles from Cockles, see. There's not another cockle what'll satisfy your throttle like a cockle from Cockles, see.
Go.
Arthur? That's not the average man here. Average man comes here is geriatric.
Quite right.
I'm not trying to help.
Now, we must have the facts. Hey, could I borrow this a minute?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What a wally. Oh, shit.
Thank you very much. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm timing it, you see. It's, 13 minutes, 24 seconds.
Morning.
What are you playing at?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stare. I hoped it might be somebody else. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. Glad you're keeping it up to scratch. I've got to hand it to him. He's a man of vision. Who? Davy, of course. And Jones. Though, I never met Jones. I wonder, would you do me a great favour? If I stand over there, and you stand there, just there, That's it, just there. Now, would you be so very kind? It says just a souvenir.
I'm sorry?
Something to show the grandchildren. There's a built-in flash. Right. Ready? Smile! No, no, no. Good Lord, no. This is serious. Oh. Right. Very kind, very kind. What outside?
Ready when you are.
Right.
Thanks very much.
Oh, don't mention it. Look, I must be going now. I'm off to Canada next month. Retiring, you know. I'll stay with our daughter. She lives over there. I think I shall miss this building most of all. Some people might say I was obsessed with it. Well, this is it. Look, I really must be going now. I've got a very urgent business engagement. Right. So, bye-bye.
Oi.
Oh, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as most of you know, Emma and I will very shortly be setting off for London, where we shall be staying for the night. And then tomorrow we go to Hartlepool to take part in the contest to find Miss International Coastal Resorts, sponsored by the Tokyo Dredging and Piling Company. The grand final of which will be held in the Alhambra Complex, Acapulco, in Mexico! Sergeant.
Oh, terribly sorry. Front door was open. I don't mean to intrude.
Well, hello, Sergeant. It's Sergeant Norton. Well, well.
Well, it's just a flying visit. Thought I'd pop in and just say hello. I'm retiring next month. Off to Canada. Oh. I'm afraid so. Oh. Today's the last you'll see of me. Oh. Anyway, as I say, I can see you're busy,
Oh,
so...
no, Sergeant. Please come in. We're just having a little celebration, that's all. And as you're retiring, you're most welcome. Arthur, give Sergeant Norton a glass.
Excuse me. Well, I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh, I was just explaining everything. You'll soon catch on. Now, where was I?
Going to Hartlepool.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Jack. I was saying that Emma here has qualified for the British final of Miss International Coastal Resorts by being elected Miss Cockles. Congratulations, Emma.
Well done, Emma. Well done.
And as the winner's chaperone, I have qualified to chaperone her there. Thank you, Jack. Yes. So all that remains is for me to welcome you all, and especially Mr. Smiler, who is representing the council. So will you eat, drink, and be merry to wish us all good luck?
Very good luck.
And should you put your glasses on the table, will you please use the mats? Thank you very much. Now, how about a photograph? Arthur, come on. And Emma, you stay there. Councillor Smiler. Councillor Smiler, photograph. Come on.
Thank you.
That's it. There we are.
In a bit, please, Mr. Dubois.
Oh, that's not Mr. Dubois.
Dumper.
Dumpton.
Well, perhaps we ought to have your husband in.
Oh, no, don't worry. We're lovely as we are.
There's a spare bed at my place any time.
Now, come on, smile, everyone. Lovely, that's it. Right, on with the party. Well, enjoy yourself, Emma. That's it, lovely.
Councillor Smiler, could I have a word?
It's about the public toilets on the promenade. Eh? The prolonged closure of those toilets is causing the maximum amount of inconvenience, you know. This morning I timed how long it would take your average man to reach the nearest available toilet. And you know, it was 13 minutes.
Arthur, it's not the time nor the place. See that everybody's glasses are filled. So, Sergeant Norton is retiring then?
Best place for him. Twit.
I'm afraid you're right.
Excuse me, love, can I have a quick word? A couple of details. Right, might take a second. That's a very nice...
Good morning, Mrs. Guttridge.
Oh, hello, Sergeant.
Heard anything from the great man?
Oh, no.
Haha, but would you tell me if you had? Fill up.
Oh, thank you.
Very kind.
Oh, Sergeant, I don't suppose you know Arthur Dumperton. He's taken over the Marine Pavilion from Jacques. This is Sergeant Norton.
We did bump into each other earlier, as a matter of fact.
That's right, we did. In the Guards, are you, Sergeant?
Guards? What makes you think that?
Oh, I'm sorry, I just meant...
Sergeant Norton's a policeman. He was a detective here 15 years ago.
Inspector Norton, then.
Oh, well.
I'm in traffic now at Milton Keynes. But I come back here every year on this date, hoping to wrap up a certain case. That's how I bumped into Mr. Dumpton, actually. He was taking my photograph down the toilets. Had to have a souvenir of my last visit to Davies.
I know you're thinking a bit obtuse, but I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. Who's Davy?
Davy's my husband, Davy Gutteridge. Well, not that I've seen him for 15 years, mind.
He's Davy of Davy Jones' locker.
But what's Davy Jones' locker?
Davy Jones' locker?
Yes.
You don't know?
No.
It was on television at the time.
On several times it was.
Don't you ever watch Look East, South East?
Good evening, and welcome to tonight's edition of Look East, South East. Well, we have several interesting stories for you tonight, including the budgerigar who loves Elton John, the mystery of Farmer Rod's disappearing toadstools, and did ancient Britons sometimes have false teeth? Some fascinating new evidence there. But first of all, it's to Cockles with news of an exciting new project which could revitalize this small resort. Today, I went to a beach just outside the town and spoke to the project organizer, Mr. Davy Gutteridge. Well, now, Mr. Gutteridge, I must say it all looks pretty bleak out here at the moment.
Yes, at the moment it does, yes.
But I gather you're determined to change all that.
Oh, yes. We're going to change all that, yes.
Good. So let's hear about you, first of all. You are a local businessman and boarding house keeper.
Businessman. My wife, Mabel, runs the boarding
At
house.
Sea View, on the promenade, just along from Sunnysides.
And this scheme is all your own idea?
That is correct, along with Mr. Jones. That's why it's called Davy Jones's Locker.
And who is Mr. Jones?
Mr. Jones is my partner. Now, he's Welsh, so unfortunately he can seldom get here, but, well, I'm on the spot and he's...
Behind the throne.
Yes, sort of.
Good. Well, now, let's take a look at Mr. Gutteridge's vision for the future. If you could just all reconvene over here behind the table.
Here, Mabel.
Excellent. Mr. Gutteridge's vision for the future of Cocklesea resides right here. Now, Mr. Gutteridge, perhaps you could take us through this. This is Davy Jones's locker.
That is correct. The biggest sea world on the British coast. Dolphinariums, whale pools, aquariums, swimming pools, nightclubs, cafes, bars, restaurants, water skiing, speedboating, you name it. And we've got it.
Well, this will certainly revitalise Cocklesea.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, this will bring it back to life, yes.
But how will Cocklesea pay for all this? Or perhaps I should put that question to Councillor Smiler. Where's the money to come from, Councillor?
Well, Mr. Heathcliff, that is the beauty of Mr. Gutteridge's scheme. It will be entirely funded by private finance. Mr. Gutteridge and his partner, Mr. Jones, are taking care of all that.
Well, that sounds marvellous.
Oh, yes. And speaking as this year's chairlady of the Boarding House Association...
Terrific! Thank you very much. And now, Mr. Gutteridge, the million-dollar question. When can we expect to see this vision come to life? How soon will the first dolphin jump through the hoop?
Well, I don't want to say too much at this moment, but this I can say. It will be sooner than you think. Oh, yes, this is definitely going to happen.
Oh, it will.
Oh, yes, it will.
But it didn't.
Well, except for the toilets. They put those up first for the use of the workmen.
Oh, you'd have to tell me. It's always the same in this country. He couldn't raise the money.
He raised over £100,000.
That wouldn't get him very far, would it?
Got him somewhere. I never found him. They disappeared with the lot, never heard of again.
Gordon Bennett.
I was in charge of the case.
Never got nowhere, though.
That case was my shame. I keep coming back here every year on the anniversary of the day he made a fool of me. had the silly idea that Davy Guttridge might turn up. Or even that mysterious Welshman, Joan. Though, as I say, I never met him.
Excuse me, but may I have a top-up?
Yes, I suppose so, Mr.
Jenkins.
Ah, well.
And proud to be.
Of course, you're staying here, aren't you?
Why shouldn't I? It's a boarding house.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say something. I'm not going to bloody Hartlepool.
She's feeling much better now. Just nerves, that's all. Now, just the one visitor, that Welshman. See that Jack does the breakfast, and you behave yourself when I'm gone. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. You have a responsibility to this town, Emma. You will enjoy it once you get there. Drive on. Bye. Bye. Hop along later.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr.
Jenkins. Welsh.
Oh.
Had we but whirled enough in time, this coyness lady were no crime.
Go on.
I'm sorry, Mabel, I'm not in the mood.
Oh, Jacques, that's the third time you've started. You haven't finished once yet. There's no pleasure in it for me if you do that. What's the matter?
I don't know.
I think you're being very unfair. It's once in a blue moon Gloria's away and...
She's back!
It's my last chance, Rosa. Is there any hope? Might I get my hands on either of them?
I'm sorry. I don't think so. Let's have a look at this. Oh, what's this here?
Yes?
There is a man here.
What sort of man?
I can't see him too clear.
Is he English or Welsh?
Well, it's hard to tell. I'd say he was Welsh by the shape of him.
Jacques? Jacques? What you doing down there?
What was it?
A parcel.
I'm sorry, Mabel, it's just that her knock is like that. Commanding, bang, 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 just like that.
Well, it was British Rail. I told you, Jacques, if she had come back, she wouldn't have come back here.
She would if she wanted to catch me out. She wants rid of me, I know. I've been watching the signs. She wants to be free for Arthur Dumpton. She's treating him like a husband now.
That's all right. You want rid of her?
On my terms, Mabel, in my time. I've no intention of being pushed. Oh, dear. Oh, God, I'm past all this.
You're not past anything. Well, not usually, anyway. No, this town is privileged. Oh, my God. Look.
Well, what's that doing here?
You recognise it?
It's Gloria's tin.
What?
It's Gloria's tin.
What you on about?
It's Gloria's tin.
She's got one like that.
That is Gloria's tin.
Well, where'd she get it?
How should I know?
She got it from here.
What are you talking about?
There were two of them. They were on the mantelpiece downstairs. One disappeared, years ago, at a party we gave on New Year's Eve. You mean Gloria pinched it?
Did she?
Of course she did, bitch.
And she sent it back.
Oh, Gloria, she never sent nothing back. No, this is the other one.
What?
This must be the one Davy took.
Davy?
The only thing he took when he went off. Here they were his grandmother's sweet tins. He loved those tins. She used to keep toffees in one and humbugs in the other. She used to give him treats from them.
Look, Mabel, I better be going.
What's the matter? Why?
Good grief, Mabel, you know what Davy's like. He'll break my neck if he catches me here.
He's not coming here.
How do you know?
Well, he wouldn't have sent this if he'd been coming here. He'd have brought it himself. There's a letter.
Yes. What does it say?
I don't know.
Well, read it.
You. Well?
Dear Mrs. Guttridge, I'm sorry to have to inform you that you're... He's gone.
Gone where?
Dead.
Davy?
Well, this letter's from Jones.
Jones?
Davy's partner, Jones.
You mean there is a Jones?
So it seems.
I always thought he made him up.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, dear. Oh, Davy. Poor Davy. He wasn't so bad.
He's left you something.
What?
The enclosed.
What does that mean?
Well, I suppose the tin.
Oh, that's typical, isn't it? Typical. Sod, sod, sod. There's something inside it.
What?
How should I know?
Toffees?
I shouldn't think so.
Oh, hang on, there's more on the back.
What is it?
It's him.
What is?
That in there. What's left of him.
Oh, no. That's disgusting. Disgusting.
And he's left you 50,000 quid.
What?
Davy has.
Davy? Oh, the poor man. The poor man. Poor Davy. Where is it?
What?
The money.
It'll be sent to you, Joan says, on certain conditions.
What are they?
Farewell.
It's Jones.
Yeah!
Are you calling me a liar?
You are a liar.
You watch your lip.
You shut your mouth.
Are you denying that your daughter's husband's dad is the owner of 47 Rupert Street? Oh, very handsome profits he'd make if this scheme goes through.
And are you denying that your cousin's son-in-law is a newsagent in Saltdean Road?
So what if he is?
If planning permission goes ahead, he'll lose his business to the new complex.
Are you implying you're asking for one at the bracket, Sunshine?
Oh, yes. You and whose army?
Mr. Faddo, Mr. Sunshine, Smiler, chair, please. Chair. Is Councillor Smiler suggesting that my action in this matter is dictated by self-interest? Is he? Well, come on then, answer me with facts. Come on, facts! Oh, he doesn't answer, does he? For once, Councillor Smiler has been struck down. And he has been struck down because he's been struck down. Because... Because... Ah.
Oh, thank you, gentlemen. Now, before I throw the discussion open to further comment, I would like, for the sake of clarification, to clarify a few of the,
What'd you do with the ashes? Mabel wouldn't have him in her house. You look after him, she said. So I put him under Gloria's bed.
It's the best place for him. Can't have him squatting on the table. It's not respectful.
Quite right.
Nor hygienic. How are we doing?
Not badly at all. Those leftovers from the party were a lucky strike. You can't have a wake without vol au vent.
I was quite flattered he insisted I had to be there.
No false modesty, George. We did our bit to help him out.
Oh, we did?
We made the telly.
Oh, we did.
Yes, we were quite nicely featured on Look East, South East.
Good evening, and welcome again to Look East, South East. Well, we have some fascinating stories for you tonight, including the hamster that sleeps on the curtain rail, the bus that found its way inside a haystack, and did Boogie Woogie originate in Faversham? Some fascinating new evidence there. But first of all, a brief headline from Cockles, where both I and the camera ran into a little difficulty when we tried to film a story there today.
The restaurant's on the right, Dolphinarium on the left, sir. You will see the whole expanse there. I'm sorry, don't film this, sir. No, this is a private meeting. I do
Mr.
apologize.
Gutteridge, can you confirm
I can confirm nothing at all.
Are these gentlemen interested in financing the project?
Let me just say this. These are friends of Mr. Jones. and there will be an announcement in due time.
But, Mr. Gutteridge...
I'm sorry. No comment. No comment at all.
And that was all the information we could obtain. Later, the two gentlemen were driven off with Mr. Gutteridge sitting beside them. So, is Davy Jones' locker about to be financed with money from the oil-rich Middle East? Mr. Gutteridge is saying nothing, but the betting seems to be that the prospects are good for Cockles.
I quite enjoyed wearing those robes. Agreeable lack of constriction.
A bit drafty for me. What happened to the 500 he paid you?
Tried to double it, lost it.
Oh, same as me.
We never had Davy's golden touch.
No. Should I put the sauce in?
No, I shouldn't bother.
How will Jones know that Mabel's done it all?
She's got to send evidence, care of some bank.
Salt and pepper?
I suppose.
You know, I never used to think that Jones ever existed.
Well, nor did I.
I thought Davy made him up.
Excuse me.
Can I help you?
Since you appear not to be catering for visitors, can you tell me where I can get a bite?
Try the Chinese takeaway.
Or you might get a meat pie in the Pavilion Bar.
Much obliged.
A funny bloke.
Welsh.
Baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of lonely street, that's our break hotel. I've been to so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely, I could die.
Marine Pavilion Bar, Arthur Dumpton. Oh, hello, Gloria.
Oh, Arthur, this is a lovely hotel, and we've got a lovely room, and the food's very nice. And we go to Hartlepool in a party in a luxury coach, and we set off at 8 a.m. And Desmond Highcliffe's here.
Who?
Desmond Highcliffe from Look East Southeast.
He's in the room?
No, but he's in the hotel. See who that is, Emma. And he's making a film about the local girls in the competition. And wouldn't it be wonderful if he decided to...
Gloria?
Goodbye.
Gloria?
Hello. I'm Desmond Highcliffe.
I know. So do I.
Guinness, please.
Hello, Sergeant. I thought you'd gone home.
Keep your voice down.
Hey?
You recognise me?
Yeah, of course. You're in disguise.
Right. Don't think he'll know me.
Who?
Jones.
Oh, his name's Jenkins.
Ah, is it? Act natural. Pour the drinks. He's Welsh, isn't he?
Yeah?
So's Jones.
It's a bit of a long shot, isn't it?
I saw him down the side. He was watching the toilets. Why would he do that?
I don't know.
Oh, yes. He's Jones, all right.
But supposing he is Jones, have you got a case against him?
He was Davy's partner. He could lead me to Davy. Or at least, to the mole.
Mole?
There had to be a mole. How else would Davy know I was ready to strike? Dawn it was. Dawn. 15 years ago today. The whole house was surrounded. All my men were out of sight. The whole operation meticulously planned. 5 a.m. I stepped up on the promenade, put my whistle to my lips, blew one single blast. That was the signal.
What happened?
2 fire engines came down the street, bells ringing, lights flashing. These were followed by 3 or 4 ambulances. What a sight, what a sound.
What a clever plan.
It wasn't the plan. There'd been someone on a false alarm. They drew up right in front of Davy's door. He cut me right off from my target.
And he got away?
Escaped unseen. An elephant with its feet tied would have escaped unseen. No, that was no accident, believe you me. Somebody, somewhere, tipped somebody off.
And you think Jones can lead you to him?
I'm sure he could. Ask him if he's all right.
Beg pardon?
Say, Mr. Jenkins, is everything all right? If his name's not Jenkins, he won't answer at once. Good idea.
Mr. Jenkins? Everything all right?
I'd have told you soon enough if it hadn't been.
Ah.
He's a clever one. Could be. Too clever by half. And he's getting help. There's a rotten apple somewhere high up in this town. I'd give my back teeth to know who it is.
Who's that? Who's that? Mr. Smiler? Mr. Patch? Well, fancy seeing you out here this time of night.
I was just...
I was just taking a walk.
So was I.
Who's that?
Mr. Furrow?
Mr. Furrow.
Mr. Patch? Mr. Smiler?
I was just out for a walk.
So was I.
And me.
Well, coincidence.
Hello. Mr. Smiler, Mr. Patch, Mr. Furrow. Mrs. Guttridge says, would you please walk this way?
Do you remember the scandal of Davy Jones' locker?
Oh, yes, oh, yes.
I remember coming to Cockles here to cover that story, you know.
I remember you covering it. Oh, you covered it so beautifully.
I grew quite fond of little Cockles, you know. That's why I've come to the decision I have. Because Cockles is the smallest of the competing resorts, from our part of the world, I mean. I've decided to focus my story on you. Tomorrow morning, the camera and I will have breakfast with you both.
Oh.
And then, in the foyer, just before you set off, I shall conduct an in-depth interview.
Oh, I don't know what to say. Have another chocolate.
Oh, thank you. I really shouldn't, you know. But perhaps I will.
First of all, and on behalf of Davy, may I welcome you all here.
It's a pleasure, yes.
And now I should like to read you what Davy said. After I am gone, it is my wish that my ashes should be sent to my wife at Cocklesea, and that her and my good friends, Jacques Dubois, George Grit, Frank Furrow, Ted Smiler, and Trevor Patch should get together on the nearest anniversary of the day I left town and have a few drinks and say some nice things about me, and that they should do this in the building that is left as my only memorial, choosing for themselves whether in the ladies or the gents. I chose the ladies. I know they will all be very happy to turn up.
Well, I must say that I'm happy to, yes. I know that Davy got on the wrong side of the law later on, but if things had gone differently, he would have done very great things for this town. I am here to pay tribute to that.
That's why I'm here as well.
And me.
Thank you. Those three bastards from the council have all done very well, thank you, by me, and it would be nice for each to know about the other ones. To date, as they know, I've kept stum to outsiders concerning the little contributions they've each had, And in order that their protection might continue, photographs of this remembrance occasion and a tape recording of the tribute should be sent to Mr. Jones. Otherwise, he has instructions to forward an envelope containing certain documents to Police Inspector Norton. Now, alas, I believe only Police Sergeant Norton. After the party, I wish my ashes to be scattered at the foot of the Davy Jones notice board to the accompaniment of a chorus of For He's a Jolly Good Fellow. I hope you shall all have a lovely time, and I shall see you all below sooner than later. Yours as ever, Davy. Jacques, see what everyone's having to drink.
Certainly.
Sosban fach, mijn berwi ar y tan, sosban fawr, mijn berwi ar y llawr. Ar y gath wedi sgrapo sôn i fach. Sosban fach, mijn berwi ar y tan, sosban fawr, mijn berwi ar y llawr. Ar y gath wedi sgrapo sôn i fach.
Good night, ladies.
Good night, Desmond.
Good night, Desmond.
Sleep tight. See you, in the morning.
Oh, yes.
Sleep tight.
Oh, what a nice man.
Oh, aye. And I never thought I'd be meeting him. I'm getting talked to on his programme.
Oh, yes, he'll talk to you as well.
And to think, I didn't want to come.
Just one left.
Be so exciting.
It will. Chocolate Brazil. I think tomorrow will be about the
What is it? What's the matter?
Hurry up, George. Now then, in a bit, Mr. Furrow. What are you, Mr. Patch? Ah, that's it. Cheese, everybody. Lovely.
Good. Now, you get him, Jacques, while George takes one, just to show we're all here.
I've never been in a ladies' lavatory before.
I suppose most people haven't.
Well, most men.
I'm very surprised to find they're right on the walls.
In a bit, Mr. Furrow. Where are you, Mr. Patch? Oh, there you are. Got you now. Cheese?
Good.
Splendid.
Now, let's all have a fill-up. Well, best help yourselves, that's what Davy would have said.
He was a generous man.
He was.
Hey, Ted, I've been thinking about this planning permission. Can't we sort of get together and sort it all out, eh?
Would be nice for Davy if he brought you two together.
Jacques, it'll all be wonderful. Well, it's what you've always wanted, isn't it? Live in the sun somewhere and eat lotuses. And all you'd have to do is paint. And you'd sell the paintings now because I'll be behind you. All the time I'll be behind you. You'll find me very different from her.
Oh, come on, come on.
Hello, Sunnyside.
Oh, Arthur,
Yes, who's there?
it's me,
Who?
Gloria.
It doesn't sound like you.
Well, it is me.
Oh,
Where's Jack? I've been phoning for ages.
hang on.
Jacques, he's out.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
Jenkins.
It seems he's out.
Where?
I don't know.
Well, you should know, you stupid fool.
Gloria, don't talk to me like that. I'm not your husband, you know.
I'm sorry. Look, well, you'll just have to do it. It's something very important I need. It must be put on the late train. Now, listen to me.
In a bit, Mr. Furrow. Where are you, Mr. Patch? Ah, got you now. Cheese.
Thank you. Now, which of you would like to make the speech?
You ain't, Ted. Go on.
No, you, Frank.
Well, as chairman.
Oh, all right, yes. There. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here tonight to pay our respects to Davy Gutteridge, Thank you very much, yes.
Thank you, Councillor Farrow. And now, as requested by Davy, we shall have the tribute in song. For he's a jolly good fellow,
for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us.
And so say all of us, for he's a jolly good fellow,
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us.
Thank you. Thank you. And now it only remains for me to follow Davy's final wish and to scatter these ashes at the foot of the notice board. This way, gentlemen. Right. Oh, better take a snap of it, Georgie.
Oh, yes, right.
Is there anything proper that I should say?
I'm not quite sure, no. Sorry.
Oh, well, dear Davy, goodbye.
Perhaps he's not Jones. I'm sorry, I can't stop.
You daft bloody idiot!
It's not my fault.
You had charge of it!
He fetched it down.
It's not my fault. You said there were too many bloody tins.
No, it's his daft bloody fault!
Don't you treat me like that. I'm not your husband.
Thank God for that!
Chair, please. I mean, for all our sakes, hadn't somebody better get the proper one?
Oops, I'm sorry. You going out, Mr. Jenkins?
Thought I would, yes. Fishing.
Oh, got my tackle. I see.
Fold up tackle. I thought your name was
Jenkins.
Jenkins, yes.
That says Jones, doesn't it?
Jenkins Jones, double-barreled. Excuse me.
Hey, Chuck! Have you seen Norton out the back?
Norton?
Yeah, I've got to tell him that... Where'd you get that?
What?
That tin. I just put that on the train.
Train?
Yeah, Gloria phoned. She wanted that. Some jewellery or something in it, she said. I've just got it from under her bed.
Jewellery?
Yes.
It's a pearly tin.
Pearly?
Spare upper pearlies.
No wonder she told me not to open it.
You mean you put that tin on the train?
I've just put that tin on the train.
Oh, my God. This tin's not that tin. That tin's this tin. That tin should be this tin. This tin should be on that train.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've got to find Norton.
Norton? To hell with Norton. He's gone home.
No, he hasn't. He's here. He's following Jones.
Jones?
That was Jones just went out.
That was Jenkins.
No, it's Jenkins Jones.
Jenkins Jones?
Jenkins Jones is Jenkins, Jacques, who's really Jones.
What are you talking about?
That is Jones of Davy Jones' locker.
You mean Jenkins is Jones?
Yes.
And Norton's following him?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Shark?
All right, Jones. The game's up. Sergeant Norton here.
Run, you fool! Run!
Jones! Jones!
Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening, and welcome to Look East, South, East.
Well, we have some very interesting stories for you tonight, including the Siamese cat who's learning to bark, the one-way street that misdirected itself, I kid you not, and did Sir Walter Raleigh once spend a holiday at Ashford? Some fascinating new evidence there. We also have those interviews with the beauty queens, those gorgeous girls who are representing us in Hartlepool tonight. Although, unfortunately, Miss Cockles had to withdraw due to circumstances beyond her control. And, of course, it's from Cockles that our main news story comes tonight. I refer, of course, to the blowing up of the public toilets at the site known as Davy Jones' Locker. Fortunately, no one was injured, and the hero of the hour was certainly this man. Police Sergeant Norman Norton due to retire next month, but last night it was he who made the vital arrest. Ivor Jenkins Jones, a self-employed chicken farmer from Llanelli, admitted in court today that he was responsible for a series of explosions in public toilets up and down the country, including the one last night. In a statement, Jenkins Jones said he was protesting at the amount of water being taken from Wales to flush English lavatories.
Well, well, well. Dear old Norton finally got somebody.
Yeah. You know, Davy would have enjoyed last night.
Always did have a rare sense of humour, did Davy. Eh?
I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
Give him another dollop of trifle. What's happened to Jones?
Jones? There never was a Jones. I made him up. I thought it sounded better if I had a business partner from Wales. Go on, pile it on.
No. Now, you know what the doctor said. You might really go this time.
Well, why should you care, eh, Ducky? Hey, I've told you when I go, you get it all, eh? But you just make sure of one thing. That this lot here, do that all over again.
You're the boss, Davy.
Last Saturday week I got fed up, I went to Cockles. I took the lovely lady in me life. We strolled along the sand, and Daisy held me hand. I fancied I had found me trouble and strife. She loved the ozone, she loved the silver sea. But was she quite the right girl for me? I put her to the test, displayed the very best. And while she gulped, I said, now honestly, do you like a cockle from Cockles? Cockles, Cockles from Cockles. With a cockle down your throttle, you're as cocky as can be. Cocky as can be. Wow, Cockles, Cockles, Cockles from Cockles. There's not another cockle what'll exercise your throttle like a cockle from Cockles. Give us a plateful. A cockle